News, weather, traffic, conversation. We've got it all going at 8:31. This is WCCB News Rising. I'm Derek James. So before you know...
Welcome back, everyone. It's now 8:41. Whether it's a quick trip to the beach, the mountains, or even if you're flying across the country, you definitely need to do some pre-planning. Registered dietitian Felicia Stoler says that parents actually need a must-have kit for traveling with kids. And this morning, she's explaining what you need to have in your must-have kit. You've brought by a number of items here. Let's just kind of set the platform, set the basis for us. As people are considering putting together this must-have kit, what kinds of things do they need to consider?
Well, I think you need to consider your family's overall health and try to think about what you can do from a preventative standpoint, what you can take as far as some little in case of emergencies. Because even when you go to the grocery store, like when you go to a grocery store out of town, or if you stop at a convenience store, at a gas station, they don't always have what you need. So if you have it with you, then you're in a good place.
Now, when you're putting together this kit, I would imagine some of the basics are food and then anything to take care of any bumps or bruises that happen along the way.
Right, correct. And so I like to recommend some natural alternatives as a start. So if we start at the end of the table, I've got tea tree oil here, which is great for bites and irritations, right? A little mosquito bite or a bug sting that helps there. Bringing some type of a wash for their eyes. You know, sometimes you're tired, or if you go from one area to another, the environment is different, so there's allergies both for adults and kids, and something to keep everyone's eyes less irritable.
And that's not something that many parents would probably think of. You typically don't think of it until it happens.
That's right. That's right. And then the other thing is sometimes nausea. So people get a little nauseous when they're driving. So ginger tablets are really great to have. And I also brought ginger gum, which is also good for kids and adults if they are not feeling well. You know, it helps, and you can find that in any grocery store.
Now, does something like that help with motion sickness, for instance?
It does help with, that's where you can find that, is in the motion sickness part of the grocery store. Another thing too is, you know, putting some good ingredients in your kids to prevent illness. So for example, probiotics is something that we hear about with kids, and I wanted you to try this Up For Probiotic. If you taste that, you pop that out. It tastes like white chocolate.
This is a probiotic.
Yeah.
Now, what is a probiotic?
So basically, it's good germs, you know, good bacteria.
So you're trying to make me sick, is what you're telling me.
Lactobacillus, no. It's acidophilus. And basically, what people don't realize is that the lining of the GI tract is the first line of defense for immune system. So who wants to go on vacation and have their kids be sick? It helps to prevent diarrhea. And taste it.
Yeah, okay.
It's non-GMO, no added sugar. No dairy.
Tastes like chocolate.
It tastes just like chocolate. Real easy. For adults and for kids. Yeah, there's a kids version of that too. You can get that in this area at Earth Fair as well.
Really quickly before we go, food is something that you also suggest people kind of pack.
So bring snacks, right? Bring all kinds of, you know, pre-portioned snacks. Instead of buying them in the convenience store, pre-portion them using things like water, flavored seltzers. Fruits are always great because they're grab and go, and they come in their own package as well.
So it just takes a little bit of pre-planning, thinking about some of the things that your kids might be dealing with while you're on that trip, and then you can put together your own kit.
That's right.
All right,
That's right.
Thanks so much for coming
my pleasure.
in.
Thank you.
Thanks for bringing me a treat. High five to you.
My pleasure. Thank you.
8:44 now.